Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I'm tweeting and I gotta freaking go live first. Don't be selfish, Bronny. God. I told you to stop doing that. You gotta share with the world. You can't be selfish. I'm gonna turn up your volume. You guys sound really low today.
I can, well, here, let me get my mic closer to my face and then I can turn up my volume like that and that might help.
Yeah, that helps a bit.
I just, better remember to turn myself down when I'm about to take a bite out of my celery.
Yeah, no one needs to hear that shit. Alright, Central Florida Bronies, where do I put my streams?
Just put a link in there. Yeah, I thought that was funny when they added you to that Discord today.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna live there eventually, so they're like, yeah, might as well.
Yep. And apparently there's a Japanese guy in there.
Yeah, I saw you guys' conversation earlier today.
He's gonna have to teach us.
Now, honey, you should ask first, not just assume they will help. Did I put my kazoo cover in the Rift Cafe? I should have. It was awesome. Everyone remember that this week?
It was awesome.
It was the
Are
best.
you satisfied? Did you get what you pay for there, Spencer?
That was the $2 tier. I hope it was what you paid for. Was it worth at least $2?
Yes.
At the very least, $2.
Oh God, what is your nitpick?
Emerald Spencer is one word.
I misheard
what is it
that.
with you YouTubers and putting things that are supposed to be 2 words and making them 1 word, or even worse, they're 1 word, but with 2 capital letters in them where the space should be.
Just kind of.
You do that. Invisibrony does that. There's so many people that do that.
Does he?
That's not how grammar works.
What was the thing? Because
Well, first,
I heard
so.
nip pick, and I'm like, did he send you a picture of your nipples or like what?
I'm sorry, what?
I heard you say nip pick, and then we're talking about this. So whose nipples saw who?
Nobody.
I heard. What were you talking about?
Yeah, I said nitpick. Get your mind out of the
Okay,
gutter.
I'm sorry that you pronounce your T's weird, and so it sounded like you were talking about nipples.
You know, Heather, you're being a really selfish lover right now.
It's about time.
Alright, so, scarf, right?
Yep,
Doing more
meant
scarf stuff?
meant to look like a strip of bacon.
Nice.
It's making me hungry, and I just ate dinner.
I feel
My
kinda
dinner was a bag of
nauseated.
vegetables.
Well, that sounds like a good dinner. I've got celery, and I'm dipping it in peanut butter.
I had a pretty extravagant breakfast, as Bronny saw this morning. And that's purely
That made me jealous.
I made myself some chorizo with refried beans, with like fried potatoes, and shredded up some cheese. The only reason I went all out with breakfast is because normally on Saturdays I just have cereal for breakfast, but all my milk went bad in our shitty fridge.
Yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah, so it's happened to me once before. I thought it was a fluke, but like I had some milk and the expiration date hadn't arrived and I'd poured in a bowl of cereal, and this has happened to me twice, where I pour a bowl of cereal, I take one bite, and I realize there's something very, very wrong with the milk. Because it's not like lumpy or anything, it looks fine, but it tastes sour and smell like freaking, it was stupid. That's happened to me at least twice, where like the milk goes bad, the expiration date is like, it hasn't even come yet. So I'm like, okay, it's either the store I go to particularly has shitty milk, or it's the fridge. And I tell my roommate, Sweetie, like, hey, Sweetie, my milk has gone bad and hasn't reached the expiration date. I'm thinking it's the fridge. She goes like, yeah, that happened to my milk too. It must be the fridge. And I'm like, well, fuck! So I called up the office this morning, actually, because I forgot to call him yesterday. So I called him up this morning and be like, hey, our fridge is doing this. Also, our stovetop isn't working. There's like one burner that works. Could you like send somebody to come fix that? They're like, actually, we wouldn't send someone for the stovetop alone. We can only do emergency repairs right now with COVID. But since your like refrigerator isn't working, that's like essential, so it's an emergency. So we'll send someone today. And I'm like, well, great. I'm glad I didn't open with the stovetop. These fucking people just let me live in squalor. But anyways, we finally sent a guy today. He figured out the stovetop wasn't a big deal. He just lifted a thing and reconnected some wires that apparently got detached because it's an electric stove. And he found out through the fridge that the back plate of like the freezer was pushed back and pushing onto the circuitry and it was messing up the fridge. And he goes like, it might have just been a fluke. And he was talking in kind of an accent, so I was just stringing this along. But he was like, yeah, the back plate was crushing the circuitry and causing it to like short, and it wasn't working because of that. So I fixed it. So, but if this happens again, call and make another repair order. They might just have to get you a new fridge. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, sounds like their problem after that. So I'm gonna get a test milk carton on Wednesday when I get paid. Get a small quart of milk and see if that goes bad.
I can't believe they thought the stove is not essential. You kind of need that to cook your food.
They're like, nah, you can just eat like fucking stuff that doesn't need to be cooked. And I'm just like,
She can always just make her mac and cheese in the microwave.
fuck no, I'm not doing
We're
that
not
shit.
doing this again, Spencer.
I wanted mac and cheese this weekend too, but my milk went bad, and so I can't have mac and cheese. And don't you fucking tell me I can make it with water, because that's bullshit and it ain't right. It's against my religion that I don't have.
Well, I was gonna. I don't think I've ever made it with milk.
I'm not letting you make macaroni and cheese in this fucking
Heather,
house.
it's
No!
just a matter of I didn't
No!
know, okay? And now that I know,
It
I
says
will
it.
do that.
It says it on the box that you're supposed to use milk. Why would you go against the fucking Bible, Bronny? That is written on the macaroni and cheese box. I bet you're not even using fucking Kraft.
I don't know. Do you have any idea how long it's been since I've made mac and cheese? Oh, but Heather, I did save us because, I did save us a really good mac and cheese recipe because you know that I go on iFunny for the sole purpose of downloading recipes.
Now if you're making the fine shit, that's like the extravagant mac and cheese. You
In fact,
do whatever
I think
those
I showed you
instructions
that
say.
video. It was like, you know, share this if you know somebody who uses Kraft, and then.
Look, it's a trashy white thing, but like macaroni and cheese, and you just cut up some hot dogs in there, and you got a meal.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, it's one thing to be trashy, but to be white, can't even imagine that.
I'm sure every culture has their trashy food that takes them like a minute to make.
Well, that's very inclusive of you.
Right?
Okay, so, on a completely unrelated note, I think the combination of peanut butter and green tea is causing my sinuses to clog. So if
That's
I sound weird, we know why.
I don't get how that works, but all right.
I don't get how it works either, but like, I'm having trouble breathing through my nose.
Well, whatever. Talk to the chat.
All right, yeah. Let's see how the chat is doing. We got Syndicate, we got Trent, we got Izuku Midoriya, we got Megan, we got Casey Moon, who's a new name. I haven't seen that. We've got Leo, no, and yeah, that's it. That's everybody. They're all saying hello. Syndicate, just like the first thing in the chat was, has Knife ever scratched you or Sweetie before?
Yeah, she scratches me, but like it's a way of her talking to me half the time on like, cause like I'll be petting her or I'll be brushing her, and she'll either get her paw and like pull my hands with her claws, or get like her mouth and like kind of drag my hand, cause she wants me to get her on the head. So her scratches and bites are purely educational. I don't think she's actually like scratched Sweetie. She just doesn't like the things that Sweetie has to do. But I don't know. She's compliant with weird stuff.
He also wants to know if you enjoy Kraft mac and cheese.
Well, of course. It's just mac and cheese. How do you mess it up? And it's like the kind I would always get as a kid. So once you're like started on a certain brand, that's usually the one you stick with.
Yep. Leo says, who cooks mac and cheese with milk?
Hold on, I heard a funny sound and it scared me. It must have been from outside or something. Anyways, what were you saying?
Leo says, who cooks mac and cheese with milk?
All sane people, Leo, get out. Don't freaking even start with me.
Battleship Agincourt says, hi, I'm COVID positive, not happy right now.
Well, that sucks ass, man.
Yep.
Rest and stuff, dude. I don't even know what to do about that.
DJ Skywalker says, what's up, Princess and Princess Cat?
Oh yeah, she's on the bed over there. She was trying to take a nap, but she heard me get worried, and then she was just like, is there something to be worried about? And I'm like, nah, it's cool.
Is there something to be worried about? Because if there is, I gotta sit here and do nothing about it.
I should do that one meme challenge I've seen on TikTok. It's like, if you play this particular song, your cat will, like, if your cat will either come to protect you, if it loves you, or it, like, won't. I don't know. It's basically just the sound of another cat hissing and yowling, and I think it would just be like a thing she would stare at and be like, that's not a real cat, you dumb shit.
Syndicate wants to know if we enjoyed playing Warframe yesterday.
Oh yeah, Warframe's a pretty mindless game I can play and enjoy.
Yeah, we kinda sucked at it.
What are you talking about? I was kicking ass.
I guess. I mean, I got tired of carrying you all that whole game.
Carrie,
but...
you always got fucking
Enough
lost!
back problems already.
You dumb crap.
What'd you say, Heather?
I said you're always getting fucking lost.
Because you guys are always running ahead.
Yeah, you guys, meaning the entire group moved forward and you're lagging behind.
There were things to kill.
Yeah, you didn't need to kill every single fucking thing. We had objectives to complete.
You can't leave any witnesses, Heather.
Why? Who gives a shit what those little glass things see or think or hear?
Well, because they swear revenge, and then they reproduce. That's why.
That's stupid. What do you think this is, Dragon Ball?
DJ Skywalker says, I'm eating pizza rolls right now. Thought about having microwave mac and cheese, but I had forgotten about the stream tonight.
You can still go make some if you want. I mean, if it's one of those little cups that's meant to be made on the microwave, then that's fine. But if it was meant to be stovetop, shut up. Yes, it is. They have those little cups. I've thought about getting those little cups just so I can have faster mac and cheese, but I'm like, why do that to myself?
Heather, I feel like showing off to your stream. May I do so?
Sure, flex.
Alright. Go get your Christmas present.
Oh, also argue about them about how you're a himbo, not a twunk.
We're doing this on...
It's my
all
stream.
the same people in the chat that were on the stream last night listening to this.
Okay,
video.
everyone in the chat vote. Is Bronny a himbo or a twunk?
I don't think I'm either, really. But, like, I called myself himbo as a joke, and now it's a meme.
Well, freaking Yuki just can't, like, come to terms with it. By the way, Bronny got me a lightsaber off of Saberforge. It's the Commando. It's got some cool shit.
Yeah, look at how bright this thing is.
Oh, that's blinding. Hey, Knife, look at this.
Yeah, that's something else, isn't it?
Knife doesn't trust it now that she's...
Looks like it could work as a black light.
Okay, but black light is ultraviolet. It's a frequency. That is not an ultraviolet light.
I'm petting her with it.
I bet you she hates that.
I thought she likes all kinds of pets.
Probably not. says that like it's a bad thing.
It wasn't the worst episode either. I thought it would have been.
You should finish that episode. It's a good episode.
It honestly does have probably one of the coolest things Spike has ever done. Like, I kind of went like,
I don't know, I got to the part where he's tried to sing the Cloudsdale anthem and I cringed too hard to continue.
I can understand
I
that.
cringe super hard too, but there's this lovely thing called a fast forward button, and then you get through it really easily.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
Syndicate wants to know how my hand is. My hand is fine. My hand has been fully functional since 3 days after I got the stitches, but there's an ugly scar on it, and I hope it's not permanent.
Well, do something about it.
Well, listen, under normal circumstances, I would cover the scar, but it's kind of in an obvious spot.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
No, I gotta put up my
DJ
hair.
Skywalker says those sound effects are dope.
I know, right? Brownie
Somebody
is a
wants to know
good.
if the saber is getting hot.
The hilt actually gets kind of warm. As for the actual saber, I don't think it gets too hot.
Does it?
Yeah,
I didn't think those electronics would run hot.
yeah. Like, let me see if I
Like
can.
that might. God, I hope that doesn't turn into a problem.
I certainly hope not.
Yeah, that's supposed to be some very basic circuitry in a lithium battery. If that's getting hot, that might not be a good thing.
I felt it warm, like right here.
Where the light is.
Okay.
That might make sense. That's a very bright LED, but by the same token, I've never known LEDs to get hot.
Was the hilt made of metal or just really shiny plastic?
Metal.
That's aluminum.
Alright. So
Why
yeah,
are you doing that, Heather?
I don't know.
it's probably using the entire hilt as a heat sink for the LED.
Select sound intensity low. Select impact sensitivity.
No, turn it
high.
off, asshole.
Select motion sensitivity
She's not
high.
quite
Saved.
used to those things
All
yet,
settings
but, you know,
saved.
the lightsabers are not easy to work with. They gotta pack like 8 different functions into one button.
Yeah, I gotta
If
go
I
over
wanted
there.
that, I'd get an iPhone.
I gotta like fucking look at the user guide.
Buttons, what year is it? 2018?
I know, right? God, I hate
Why didn't they put a
technology
touch
so
screen
much.
on my lightsaber?
Oh, God, you know something? I was watching a lightsaber video the other day, and apparently Saber Trio has a model where they have an LCD screen on it, and dude was playing Space Invaders on his lightsaber.
Now, can he run Doom on it? Because if he runs Doom on it, they've made it as a company.
You could run Doom on a pregnancy test. I'm sure you could run it on a lightsaber.
Hell yeah. That's the versatility of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Knife just looking at everyone with a look of pure contempt.
Yeah, like, get those bright lights out of here. You should have seen it when she first turned on that lightsaber, guys. She was looking right at it, and she goes, "Oh, frick, that's bright!"
I was like, my eyes!
Just looking directly into the plate.
Yeah, like it legit is like looking into the sun.
But yeah, you guys saw how it just turns the whole room purple even though the lights are on. That thing is really freaking bright.
Yeah, I walked out of the room with it. I don't know what for. Then I walked, like, when I was walking back in before I was even in, they're like, oh, she's coming. I can see the purple light. And I come in, like, 5 seconds later.
I need to get me one of those.
They're expensive.
And he got 2.
Yep. You gonna get one, Spencer? We're gonna fight. DJ in the chat has one too. I don't think he got like a combat grade one. But I know he's got like a cannon design. It's pretty spiky. I don't think it would be good to actually like hold that thing and fight with it. He would cut his own hands on the hilt.
Yeah. Honestly, my money would probably be better going towards computer upgrades. Especially storage upgrades, because after your hard drive scare, I want to fix my storage situation.
She
Yeah.
wants to get
I
on my
have a
lap. I
hard
know
drive.
she does. She wants to get on my lap.
Well, no.
Oh!
Don't get on.
Oh, God.
Ah, dang it, Cat. Why don't you listen to anything?
She almost freaking slid off. I'm like, nah, I got you. Don't want her to hurt herself. She's almost like 13 or something, I guess.
So apparently the song that Spike sang in Equestria Games was improvised.
That's funny.
No, really? I couldn't tell.
Well, like by Kathy, improvised. How much did you hate Spike's song from The Times They Are a Changeling?
I thought it was cute.
At least that song wasn't so improvised and cringy.
A changeling can change. Knife, stop showing people
Yeah,
your
don't
dirty
say.
butt.
Knife, stop being a cat. Like, I just need you to not be a cat for like an hour, okay?
So for the last 40 minutes of the stream, it's okay to go back to being a cat?
Sure. I'll stand by what I said. The Gordon says, howdy, howdy, everyone. Why is Heather holding a grape-flavored lightsaber?
Well, sometimes you just gotta ride the flavor. Well, Kitty, if you washed yourself decently, I wouldn't have to put a wipey on you.
DJ says, who let Emerald in the chat? And,
Damn it,
well,
Kitty.
here's the thing. Brandon and myself were not around one day, and Heather got desperate.
I was mostly like, everyone in my life has abandoned me. The two people that are in my life are Brandon and Bronny, apparently. And I was just like, fuck it. Emerald! You wanna be a fucking... I don't know what the fuck I call it. Like, you wanna be part of the royal family? And he's like, yeah.
No, I believe you had hosted the voice chat in either the games channel or Tech Talk or something so that I could get in, and then by the end of the stream, you said, okay, that was a trial one, you're part of the royal family now.
Yeah, I was like, he proved his loyalty when no one else did.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody a fan of the Arrow or Flash series?
You know, I watched both for a couple of seasons, and I really enjoyed them. But then, like, it was the season, like, closers that would, like, because, you know, in the season closers, they usually, like, have something that alludes to the next season, and I didn't like the directions that they were going. Like, I will put some spoilers, because these shows have actually been out for a really long time and have gone way past the points in which I'd watched them. But, like, Arrow, it was the season that ended with him, like, because the whole thing was that we talked about how he was on the island for like 2 years or something, and it totally changed his life, and a whole bunch of weird science and fucking ninja nonsense happened. And like, but then they have one part where Amanda Waller apparently took him away from the island, and he spent time in like a freaking China or some shit. And I was just like, what? You said you were on the island for all that fucking time. What happened? You just go back? It's bullshit. So, like, I would just stop then, because I was just, like, angry. But then the Flash for the first season was kind of shaky. I was just like, I don't know if this is going to win me over. This might be stupid. But then it got fucking great, and then Zoom came in, and it was fucking awesome. And then this fucking season where they had Zoom, and it was so fucking cool. And it ended on a pretty good note. Like, he gets like, nah, I'm super sad. And he goes back and he changes time. And I'm like, you fucking idiot! You had it! You had it down! You had me invested, then you fucked it up and saved your own mom! She was supposed to die! So they lost me at their season closers. I think I was only like 3 seasons in with each show. I don't know.
Leo says, Emerald, if you had 2 pet crows, would you want them to grant you a transformation device? Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Oh my...
Not in the slightest.
I had a wicked craving for some pizza just now.
I've been craving pizza
if it were a
for
crow and a
months.
raven, I would assume it's a Ruby reference. But since it's 2 crows, I have no idea.
It could be a reference to Bloody and Dagger. Have you seen the abridged version of Sailor Moon? Where fucking, I think it's Sailor Mars is like a weird goth chick, and she has 2 fucking crows she named Bloody and Dagger. Which, epic. It was funny though.
DJ says he's got the Black Series Revan lightsaber. It's a display piece.
Oh, well, that's nice. I like decoration, but I do want to be able to take it off the shelf and fuck something up.
Logan says hello.
Yo, what's up, boy?
Zero Aura Laura says, "Behold, the ultimate lightsaber," and activates 4 blades of the spinning lightsaber.
You're not General Grievous. You can't do it
It's
like
that one edit where like Grievous opens up like a bajillion lightsabers, then cuts himself out of existence.
Grievous, no! He flew too close to the sun. He got too ambitious.
Yeah, did I show you that one video where it's just like a compilation of all the movies of people throwing their lightsabers away, and you just hear Grievous in the background, "A fine addition to my collection," and then he just runs to the screen
and jumps at it. I've seen a couple of those.
You need to link it to me.
It's really funny. Bronny showed me just the other day, like, he knows I also like Rick and Morty, and like someone made a mod in the newer Star Wars Battlefront games where like all the characters changed to different Rick and Morty characters. And like General Grievous was Snowball the dog with like the fucking robot arms, and I'm just like, perfect. He's perfect in every incarnation.
Grievous shows up. Obi-Wan, where are my testicles?
Where are my testicles, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, where are my testicles, General
I think
Kenobi?
Spike episodes are funnier if you think of Spike being the buff one from the finale.
Oh my god.
Did someone make that edit?
I'm just really happy that ended up being him. He turned into a little himbo.
Mm-hmm. DJ says, "I'll admit I'm a little jealous, and I'm not sure what he's referring to."
Probably the lightsaber.
Probably referring to me being part of the royal family.
Yeah.
Well, whichever.
Phantom Studio, and I think that's one of your nephews, Heather, says,
Yeah.
"I have arrived."
Yeah, that's CJ. What's up, CJ?
Okay, so how are CJ and Logan related? Are they siblings, or are they from a different...
Siblings.
Okay. What are they, just... You got 2 people watching the same stream in different rooms?
Yes, because they don't... they can hang out in their own rooms, or maybe like...
You know what, boys? I need you to go and turn the stream on every television and every computer and every phone in there. We need to get these numbers up. We got 12 people watching right now.
Yeah,
Nah, then their parents are gonna watch me and judge me, and we can't
Yeah.
because their mom is the one I'm making this scarf for.
Oh, shoot. Okay, never belay that order. I didn't say that.
Don't tell your mom, this scarf is for her. Don't tell her that.
We got 12 people watching right now. 2 of them are moderators.
Whatever, that's more than what we started with. It used to be like just up
Yeah.
to like 6, maybe 2.
Hmm.
Those are excellent numbers according to me. Did you all like my video on Wednesday? I know you all did. You all watched it, right?
Yep. All 40 of your subscribers.
Honey, you know it's more than that.
I know, I'm a terrible person.
Yes, you are. But I love you!
Why?
I don't know. Just look at my history.
Can someone explain why I can't access Social Blade while I'm using my VPN?
Hell if I know, boy.
Because they're trying to track your location. And if they can't track your location, they're not going to let you use their service.
Why is it so important for them to know where I am? I get if it's a food service because they're like, okay, well, let's see if there's a Taco Bell next to you where you can get your fucking gordita. But anything else.
DJ says, "I believe Arrow got himself stuck on the island again after he needed to go there. I don't quite remember."
Well, I don't know. I can't trust it.
Mm-hmm. Leo wants to know if Emerald thinks it would be cool to have 2 pet hyenas.
No, if we're going full fucking Harley Quinn, sure. I've got a Harley Quinn outfit I could take out and just like if I had 2 dogs that I could like dress up like hyenas, I would do it.
I do not know if I'd like to have hyenas.
You know, it's another wild animal you probably shouldn't have as a pet.
Probably.
CJ wants to know if Heather has seen Attack on Titan Season 4.
No, I didn't watch Attack on Titan. I watched the abridged. But, like, yeah, because I know my brother Alexander and his wife were watching it. I didn't know if it was going to be my thing. I didn't like the design of the Titans, so I didn't know if I'd be invested.
Mm.
I was just
I can't believe they're out with the Season 4. I've seen the first season, but that's it. I keep forgetting to finish it.
Was it good, what you saw?
I enjoyed it.
I
It's alright.
I am really looking forward to season 2 of The Promised Neverland. That's the anime I was showing you a couple episodes of, just because I'm so interested in that plot. It has the good balance of interesting plot, interesting characters.
Yeah.
So
And,
yeah,
Yeah, but that's a show you have to be like. You have to be at peace with the fact that it is going to depress you if you're going to try to watch that show. That is a depressing show.
It is most definitely. And I usually try to avoid shows like that are just going to rip my heart out. That's why I avoided the Ancient Magus Bride, because I'm like, no, this has my aesthetic. I am totally attracted to this deer head guy. I can't. He's going to die at the end of this. I just know it. I can't do it. I can't do it unless someone gets to the end of it and tells me like, no, it's a super happy rainbow fucking ending. It's not depressing at all. If they tell me that, then I will fucking watch it.
I haven't seen Ancient Magus Bride yet. It's been on lists of things I want to check out for a long time, but I don't know. I'll have to check it out.
Well, you'll have to tell me if it ends good, because if it ends good, then I'm gonna watch it. But fucking yeah, I tried to avoid it. But The Promised Neverland, I heard about it a lot, and I was somewhat interested, and I just watched it, and now it's like I'm really like, oh man, I want to know what happens, because they have to get their happy ending, or something happy has to happen to these kids. You can't just go through all this for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they do. It's a great. At the end of the season, they get a. I don't want to spoil it, but it's a good ending. And there's a lot left up, and you're wondering things, and I'm really interested.
Megan wants you to tell us about what you're making.
So my older sister Tammy, she's very she's been bugging me forever, because she's like totally like one of those Instagram I'm so healthy people, but she got really fascinated when she saw someone with a scarf that was shaped that like looked like bacon and eggs, and she's been bugging me forever to make her a scarf that looks like bacon and eggs. And finally I've just been like, you know what, her birthday's in February, I'll make her scarf that looks like bacon and eggs so she can leave me alone. And it sounded like a good project, because I thought of like feasibly I could do this with some yarn that I had.
Alright. Bigorna says, this week's kazoo cover further proves my theory that the kazoo was the instrument of the future.
Indeed it is. It's simple. It's elegant.
Leo says, Flash in the comics also traveled through time and messed the timeline up really bad. And DJ says, Leo, we do not talk about Flashpoint.
Yeah, like I've heard a lot about Flash being the character that messes with time, and that's like a very touchy point with me. I don't like time travel. I don't like characters fucking with it, because it's honestly like, how do you not know at this point in the world that fucking with time travel is like the dumbest thing you can do? Don't fuck with it. We've seen all the ways it can go wrong, and really it's a tired trope half the time. So I'm not cool with time travel for the most part. Like, I tried some of Doctor Who, and it seemed okay because he had the rules of, like, don't actually interfere with stuff that actually happened. So, like, nothing fucks with the future. But I didn't watch very much Doctor Who and I didn't see if they eventually let go of those rules. But, like, for the most part, they kept to it, and it was pretty good. Didn't go too much farther than Doctor Who, other than the modern one for a few seasons with David Tennant. But, yeah, that's all I got.
Let's see, what else is there? By the way, Spencer, if you see chat you want to take, you can take it too. I don't have to do everything.
Alright.
Just, let me see here.
Where were we?
Should have been paying attention.
Well, I was letting you handle chat since you had a handle on it.
Let's see here. DJ also says Arrow is bingeable now that it's ended.
Oh, good. Well, maybe I'll go back to it eventually, but I don't know. I don't know. Did it end good, DJ? Was it good?
Well, he's not in the chat. Well, he's not in the stream, so he'll take a minute to respond there. Zero Aura said, has anybody played Cyberpunk 2077?
No, I haven't, but I've been hearing some very mixed things about it. I don't know if I want it. Like, apparently it was like the game of the future. You can control your penis size and everything. But, like, I heard it was very buggy on things unless you were doing, like, the most updated PC, so...
It's buggy on the console versions, but your PC should be able to run it. The one caveat would be turn off the music if you're going to stream it, because it's all subject to copyright.
That's also a thing.
What horrible people.
Yeah, they goofed up the launch big time.
DJ is also saying that we should be watching Dr. Stone and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
I don't know about the slime one. Dr. Stone, I keep seeing tweets about how good it is, and I keep seeing previews of it. So, like, I might try it for, like, a couple episodes. I don't know.
I have a list of anime I need to watch, but I also just refilled my watch later playlist, so I've got like 4,000 videos I need to get through before I start binging anime.
I gotta check in on Fruit Baskets.
Let's see here. Leo says, I've read the Promised Neverland manga.
I bet it was even better. It's always like the OG source was always the better thing. I really need some candy.
Lagorna says, I for one welcome the cyberpunk future where you have Kazoomancers that hack random gadgets to run Doom.
I want to play Doom on my kazoo and have a giant schlong.
Syndicate wants to know, were you surprised when Spike got his wings?
No, I actually called that shit. I want to go. I wish I remembered what video I did this on so I can go back in the comments section. Because, like, at one point, there was, like, you know, that Hot Topic did that Hot Minute thing for their stores. And because My Little Pony was a big thing at the time, they did it with all the MLP characters. So one time they did it for Rarity, and she was talking about how Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy just had glorious wings, and Spike got jealous, and he was just like, what about me, Rarity? She goes like, of course, Spike, you have wonderful wings, too. And it was just like, and then someone in the comment section goes like, Spike doesn't have wings, though. But I went in the comment section underneath them, and I went, he could grow some. And they're like, no, he can't. And then he fucking grew some in the series. I'm gonna go back to that comment section and be like, I called it, bitch!
I wish we had another episode that, like, talked about Dragon Greed. Because we saw Spike get giant, and then we didn't really do anything with that.
Smolder mentioned it, like, it was briefly in passing, and he was just like, I got big, and I didn't have wings once when I was big off greed, and she goes like, that's greed-related bigness, that's not the same thing as growing up.
I'm just surprised it wasn't Larson that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larson had to get off the show, they weren't treating him right.
Larson was like, they wouldn't let me give wings to every single character, and that was fucked! Michael Collins says, why does your OC always wear sunglasses? There are multiple reasons. One, when you have a vector, like, you don't have to have it animating moving their eyes around a lot, because, like, you'll never know what their eyes are doing. 2, sunglasses are cool. 3, I actually wear prescription sunglasses a lot. So, you know, it's kind of, like, I translated them a character, like, yeah, she also has shitty eyes and needs prescription glasses.
4, she's hiding her demon eyes, but you can see the red glow leaking out when she gets really emotional.
When I'm
messed around with the idea of emoting through the sunglasses, like,
yeah, I actually have a few vectors, like with like the new vectors I have that I've drawn that have like changing eye expressions just to keep things interesting. It's not all just like me smiling and or grimacing in different ways underneath a big pair of shades.
Honey Drop the Earth Pony says, Chinese New Year is February 12th. It will be the year of the ox. 2020 was the year of the rat.
That makes sense.
I could have swore it was the year of the bat, but okay.
Honey, my
Bats
God.
are just flying rats anyway.
Tasteless. Anyways, maybe we should celebrate and get some Chinese food.
I really want to go. Well, I got Chinese food yesterday, actually.
But we should get some for Valentine's Day, just because, you know, Chinese New Year. You also get Chinese.
But I've really been wanting to go down to the buffet that's right near where I live right now.
Well, you can wait till I get there and then take me to the buffet.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'll do. We don't have to say it on the stream, but we picked a date to aim towards, right?
We did, vaguely. You know, it's a soft whatever month it was, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know why we're keeping it secret, but like...
Well, I just didn't know if you wanted to talk about it or not, because I blew our cover at Christmas and all.
That was in front of my mom! That's a different situation!
I know, but now I'm trying to be careful because I clearly have
There's
gaps
no
in my
point
memory.
now. There's no point now. Because it's out there and everyone knows. Well, everyone who, like, I probably, like, wanted to hesitate with. And, like, you know, the only reason I wanted to wait on telling my mom is because, you know, I think she was still adjusting to me being in Tucson as it was. And, you know, like, me moving even further away might have been a lot for her. And you just kind of dropped that bomb, and I was hoping she would notice. And she goes, like, so you're moving there? I'm like, yeah, Bronny.
Yep.
And then a couple years' time, good news, Mom, I'm moving west. Bad news, I'm moving even farther west.
To Japan.
Oh, geez, that would be funny, actually. I don't think I'd want to live in Australia, though.
Yeah, it seems really hot.
Try going in June.
I don't want to go in June.
Well, June is their winter.
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
Okay.
Who goes?
Hey, Louie.
Hey,
How's
Louie.
it going, Louie?
Terrible.
Yeah, why is that?
Because I'm still alive.
Louie,
Louie.
we're gonna get you the good life, Louie.
Yeah, we're gonna.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, I'll figure it out. You just gotta tell me what you need.
What kind of
I'll
life do
make it
you
happen.
want? What kind of life do you want, Louie? Where do you want to be? What do you wanna like aspire to?
Be 6 feet under?
No, something else.
You see, this is why we can't freaking help you, Louie.
You gotta want it, bro. You gotta want it.
I really want to be 6 feet under.
Not want that. You gotta want a different thing.
See, Spencer's got the right idea.
All right, look. We'll do something. We'll compromise. We'll make you an underground bunker to live in, so you can be 6 feet under but not dead.
Make it 12 feet and you got a deal.
Oh, yes. Man, if our freaking house had a bunker, that would also be cool.
You know, if I had the budget, I thought of this. I would buy a foreclosed property, knock down the building on it, and then build a bunker on the property.
But then you have to have something on top as a cover because you don't want the government to know.
Just have a little tent.
No. You gotta have like a fucking little building, make it look like something that like someone's doing something in, and then you just gotta fucking have
Yeah, Heather, I sent you a meme that had like a secret bunker in it. And I'm
Nah.
like, oh, here's some ideas.
I found flaws with it, like you know, like
Yeah,
the
I saw
false
that
entrance.
Because, okay,
I had
so
notes.
It was, well, tell the stream what it was, what the design was.
So it was an underground bedroom that you would go in through a false dryer tunnel and then slide down a ramp, and it had like a little pipe that would supply air. But I'm like, I find fault with that because of course you're gonna have one dryer in the house, but if it's a fake dryer it wouldn't work, and we still need an actual dryer in the house. So I'm like, so what, we're gonna have a real dryer and then a fake dryer? That wasn't gonna make any sense. That'd be suspicious. So there's gotta have to be another false opening, or we have to have the actual dryer in our underground bunker. But then like what, I have to keep going down there every time I do the washer's in there, and I gotta do my washing there and then take the fucking washed clothes down to the underground bunker where the actual dryer is? It's all wrong.
So what
Just
we
get
might
one of
have
those
to
English. Oh, go ahead.
what we might have to do, Heather, is build the ramp to the secret bunker under the staircase, because I've seen houses that actually do that.
We just gotta make sure the entrance isn't obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I do know you can get hinges that sit flush with the walls so that you can't see the hinge at all. So I've wanted to do this since I lived in my mom's house. Bookcase that replaces the door.
Yeah, that's a good
it's a
idea.
classic. It's a classic idea.
And then revisiting the dryer situation, just get one of those English washer dryer combo units where it's just one machine and you flip a switch to go between washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool, like, you know how they have like the washer dryer combo that's like, you know, stacked on top of each other. What if the washer was on top and they had like a tubing thing, a chute that like once the washer was done, all the wet clothes would fall into the dryer and then the dryer would start.
That would be cool. The only problem is that water is freaking heavy.
That's true. You'd have to have a strong enough foundation. But this is a simple idea. I feel like someone might have done it already, so we should look. Then, like, laundry is even easier.
I like the idea of a secret room.
Yeah, I love secrets.
Gives me a easy place to escape to, fortify, and set off the booby traps.
Yeah, but remember, honey, it's gotta be secret, so we can't tell the stream about it.
Right. The stream will not know about my secret room under the staircase activated by the book.
Misdirection, I love it.
Let's see here. Syndicate says, can you check out the anime Monster Girl Doctor, please?
Monster Girl. Okay, interesting premise. Interesting premise.
It sounds like it might be a hentai.
It sounds like Monster Monsume, and I loved Monster Monsume.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched the first season, and I was just like, this is amazing. I love it.
I didn't think you'd like harem animes.
I usually don't, but this just had so much going on. Like,
I know that you go for the reverse harem.
Yeah, totally.
But I didn't know you would actually go for a harem.
Not yet. It's just this one just had such a unique fucking hook, and like, oh my god, their fucking OP for season 1 was amazing, and I loved it. And I found an English dub version, and I'm like, this is great. I love a lot of things about this.
It's always the first season that has the best opener.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that, because Beastars season 1 opening is the fucking shit. It had stop motion, it was fucking jazz, it was amazing, I loved it. But then I saw the season 2 one, and I'm just like, that's just kind of generic anime, I don't really like that.
Bo.
Fucking kiss kiss fall in love!
Bleach.
God, anime. Why can't you, like, be consistent with how fucking good you are? It's just so... There's a lot of good anime shit.
Gorda says they didn't, in quotes, they didn't let me give Celestia 2 new pairs of wings. Mitch Larson.
I was waiting for us to get to that. But I heard that I first pictured Celestia flying like an X-Wing.
Oh, dude, that's freaking rad. I wanted to do that with my Has-Been Hotel OC, like, because, like, it's been confirmed that demons have 2 forms, like, their regular, like, just resting mode of demon form, and then they have, like, a higher demon form when they're getting aggressive, emotional, or combative, and I was like, okay, her thing is gonna be, like, her horn gets bigger, and she sprouts another pair of wings.
Alrighty then.
Sounds terrible.
It's an OC, of course it's terrible, you Neanderthal.
Megan says, I gotta go. Gonna watch an extended movie of Lord of the Rings, and also Tuesday was my 27th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Happy belated birthday.
Good birthday. Man, I want some cake. Good luck with that extended movie of Lord of the Rings. We're not gonna see you till next week. That's how long that shit is. I do like Lord of the Rings, but damn.
Honey Drop the Pegasus says, Brawny, I'm a unicorn, abs proud of it.
She has some proud abs, Brawny. You respect that.
She is very proud of her Earth Pony abs.
No, you just look at her horde and, like, the base of it has a 6-pack.
Oh my god. Holy shit. There's too much strength there.
The next segment up has abs.
Australia is just dry English-speaking Brazil, and I really don't think they have nearly as much of a poverty, political corruption, and drug problem there, Bigorna.
Dude, I could not say any of that for sure.
I don't remember seeing any of that when I was there. But
Well,
again, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I assume everybody just has that problem.
You gotta get further inland and hang out with the Aborigines.
The kangaroos?
The Aborigines, Heather, it's a people.
Okay.
I mean, the family I was staying with was half Aborigine.
Okay.
Yeah, who
I
knows?
guess half is not enough.
I will not speak for other countries' affairs because I don't live there. I'm not experiencing that. I won't even speak for my own country's affairs. Not really experiencing.
DJ says everyone knows that it's the emus that run Australia.
Holy
Well,
shit.
yeah, ever since they lost that war, ever since the Australians lost that war to the emus.
Yeah, fucking emus. That's
I get the
terrifying.
reaction every time I brought it up.
I remember when my mom had this guy she knew called like Bedford or something, and he would let us go to his house, and he just had a whole bunch of land, and he had emus for some reason, and he'd just like be like, go have fun with the emu, and put us in the pen with the emu, and the emu would just chase us around.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with an emu. Those things are modern day velociraptors. They will
Yeah,
mess you
yeah.
up.
What made it worse is that the emu had laid eggs in this particular area, and my brothers would keep going in that area and would get really pissed off, and I'm just like, guys, why are you doing this?
Don't mess with the eggs. What the frick is wrong
No, they
with
wouldn't
you?
mess with the eggs, but they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go near your eggs. I'm gonna go near your eggs, Mr. or Mrs. Emu, I guess. And the emu would get pissed, and I'm like, why are you guys fucking with it like that? It is a giant ass. I think I was the only one comprehending the severity of the situation, because my mom was like, okay, kids, go play with the emu.
Gosh,
That thing's
darn,
like-
I actually do want an omelet.
The thing was like, my ancestors were dinosaurs and I don't have to take your crap.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got hurt. It was just mostly like spitting at you or whatever. But like, I was just like, why would you let us do that?
Apparently, an ostrich will legitimately mess you up if you piss it off.
I will not fuck with an ostrich.
Yeah, ostrich are like twice the size of emus on average.
Yeah, you ever let's put up against an emu against an ostrich, see what it go down.
Ostrich would eat the emu. Are you kidding me?
The emu is fast though.
But you know what would be an interesting fight? An ostrich versus a cassowary.
Yes, the rainbow bird.
The rainbow evil bird. They're smaller than emu, but holy heck, they're mean.
Yeah, you can make up a lot for aggressiveness.
Now here's the real question: ostrich versus cassowary.
That's what I just said, Emerald. What are you
Oh, I
talking
thought you said emu.
No.
We went through 3 birds. I got confused.
Oh my god, pay attention.
Pay attention.
Well, I was thinking it'd be funny if the ostrich goes up against either of them and grabs it by the throat and then puny gods it.
So CJ wants to know, Heather, if you had a chance to work at the Has-Been Hotel, would you accept?
Well, am I in hell? Am I dead? Is she just
Yeah,
coming up?
just tell your aunt to
No,
go to
like,
hell.
is she? That's a very creative way to tell me to do that. Thank you, CJ. I approve of it. But like, is she like coming up from a fucking portal in hell, being like, "Hey, you want to work here?" I'd probably be like, "Since it's in hell and I have a chance of dying, no." But if I'm dead and in hell already and I got nothing else going on, I'm like, sure. That's probably the safest place to be.
And just go with like a commute. You get a magic amulet, you pop in for your shift, pop back home.
Yeah,
Well,
freaking.
she'd have to sleep with Stolas for that, and yeah.
That's what my OC did.
All right. Ask stupid questions. Oh. On an unrelated note, I just accidentally disassembled my nail clippers.
Why?
Fun.
I was messing with it, and it fell apart. I think I can put it back together.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, they're easy to put back together.
Yep. But like, I didn't expect it to just fall apart in my hands.
I put on my nail polish today that's supposed to be lavender scented. And if it is very subtle.
Oh, bring it here. Let me see if it's lavender scented. Let me see if I can.
You
smell
know you can't smell.
it. Indeed.
Well, hold your nails up to the camera anyway. Maybe someone in chat can smell it.
Here, check.
Why
Can you smell it?
Wait a second, Heather. Why are you telling me I can't smell it? Is it because I'm black?
No, it's because you legitimately can't smell anything. Oh, hold on, my camera has to refocus. Shit, we might have fucked. Okay, I was about shit. I think we might have fucked it up. Everything's censored. Everything is a hentai right now. Everything is legal.
Yep. Emily wants to know if you've seen WandaVision.
No, I've seen a lot of
First
ads
episode?
for it, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's about 2 characters I really don't care about, so I don't think it's gonna work for me.
Yeah. What did you think of it, Louis?
I'm sure it's gonna get better later on, but I didn't really like the first episode. But I am interested about what they're gonna do with them later on in the season.
Yeah, how did it start?
It's literally just like an old. I don't know what time period it is. A 60s TV show, 60s or 50s. It's all black and white. Aspect ratio is 4:3, and it's just that. And then at the very end, it's just something really fucky. And then I don't know what happens in the second episode. I didn't watch it. I'm waiting to watch that one with some friends. You guys are welcome to join. I'll be watching on my server.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, I wasn't gonna watch it, but sure. If we're gonna hang out and watch it, I'm down. Let's see here. Bigorna says the only thing I smell is what the Rock is cooking.
I wonder what he was cooking.
Leo says Stolas was a surprisingly great father, but dear Lord, he's so vulgar, especially in front of his daughter.
Yeah. You know, it's hell, so I just kind of shrug at it. I'd be like, yeah, he's from hell, so what did you think?
He's there for a reason.
I don't think it was that, like, he's like a, you know, they have those demons that were just born there, and he might have just been one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just born and raised hell. He's not, obviously he's not human demon, because, like, they had that whole thing where it's like human-born demons can only be on the Pride Ring, and he went, like, to the Greed Ring to go to Lulu Land. So...
Yeah, so, CJ says, I hate Stolas, and I know, right, CJ? You're on always picks, like, the most trash tier characters to stand. What are we gonna do about this?
I think he's doing great.
Kick her ass.
So what did you do today, Louis?
I was in bed for most of the time.
Why were you in bed for most of the time?
Because I had a bad headache.
Ah, that would do it. When you have a bad headache, you gotta drink lots of water.
I do drink water. I have done nothing but drink water for the past 3 months.
Well, that's good.
That's better than what I'm doing.
I have stopped drinking soda.
Good. It's not good for you.
But now that you reminded me, I'm gonna order a case of Coke. Okay.
I was waiting for it. I knew you were gonna do it.
You know it's better than Coke.
I don't need cocaine. I have weed right here.
Alright, then that's better. That's legal.
I don't smoke it though, because I hate smoking things. I eat weed.
Oh, you just make edibles. Yeah, that's how I would do it too.
My current soda of choice is bold ginger ale.
Bold ginger ale is alright. It's a little... I'm... Like, I can drink it, but it's not my preference. But I've had it. It's not bad. I like Fresca. It's grapefruit flavored seltzer water.
Oh yeah, sorry my mom couldn't find that for you.
That's alright. Turns out it might be an East Coast thing.
Yeah.
Because I looked when we went into stores while we were over there. I didn't see it.
Yeah, fucking you and your East Coast shit.
I didn't know.
I would like some fried chicken.
You think
Yep.
LaCroix would be an acceptable substitute for that stuff?
We drink LaCroix sometimes too. I haven't seen a grapefruit flavored LaCroix, so I'd have to try that. But they're
You just have to have Heather think really hard about a LaCroix while you're drinking seltzer water. Or, I mean, about a grapefruit while you're drinking seltzer water, and that'll do it.
I don't know. I've never liked seltzer water. I mean, it's just...
Literally make some right now if I wanted to. I got some CO2, baby.
I don't know.
I use it at work when I start getting congested.
Guess it would help with that.
I saw that message there, Leo. You can't hide it now.
alrighty then. So how about you, Spencer? What did you do today?
Mostly play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they were having a Machop day today.
I got a shiny.
Caught 8 shinies.
8 of them. Wow, were they making it more likely for you to encounter one?
Mm-hmm.
Explains why I got
Yeah,
one.
I caught 3, and this time I didn't transfer any of them.
Ugh.
Because Spencer always gets on my case whenever I transfer shinies. But I have enough Machop candy to get 2 Machamps now. Nobody cares. Cool.
Yeah.
How's your scarf coming along, Heather?
It's good. We finished the white rose and we're going back to orange. We only got to do 4 rows of orange and then we'll get to red. And after we're done with that, we're going to make some 2 over easy eggs that we're going to make into pockets.
I think we should make scrambled eggs instead. They taste better.
No, they don't. Over easy eggs are better, and plus they look better. What am I gonna do? Put 2 freaking yellow splotches at the end? No thank you. Over easy eggs look prettier. The only time I will eat scrambled eggs is if it is inside a breakfast burrito. Or in a breakfast crunch wrap. I have to make you a
Nothing wrong
breakfast
with
crunch wrap these
scrambled.
days. No, like they just don't taste as good.
You make them right?
I make them.
She probably doesn't.
You guys just don't understand. They're not as good as over easy eggs.
How do you make them?
You get them in a bowl, you scramble them with a fork, and then you cook them. And you put some. Yeah, you did.
You season it. You gotta season
Oh,
it, Heather.
it goes without saying that you season it. Look, you got me so mad my shit fell over.
You're white. How am I supposed to know?
Oh my
That's
god.
racist.
That is kind of racist. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna like salt and pepper that dumb shit. That'd be stupid.
I'm white, but I season my food.
I had a brilliant scrambled eggs recipe when I was a kid. It was basil, oregano, adobo, garlic powder, and chili powder.
We're out of oregano.
I wouldn't have put the adobo or the garlic powder in there because adobo has garlic powder in it already. So that's just going to be too much garlic. But I never thought about the chili powder, so now I have to try that.
Shining Armor's been missing his tail for a while. I hope I find it in the move.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, he looks weird without it. I mean, this is otherwise a very nice figure, and I want it to be complete.
CJ says Brawny is right. Scrambled eggs are better.
CJ, I thought I raised you better than this.
Bigorna says screw it. Pickled hard-boiled eggs are the superior. Okay, now
Well,
see, I've never tried it pickled.
You know,
hard-boiled eggs.
yeah. I would like to try it before I say anything.
I will try it, but only if it comes from a sealed container, because I've seen what they do with the pickled eggs in The Simpsons.
I like sunny side up.
That's a good one. That actually looks prettier too. That's like the kind you see of toys and stuff.
I just really like running eggs in my burgers.
Me too. I love eggs in the burgers. That's what I thought they were doing with the Wendy's breakfast Baconator, but it's just a sausage patty in there, which is not what I wanted. I wanted the regular Baconator, but with like an egg on it.
I don't think they're fit to make that kind of egg.
They obviously are not, and they've disappointed me in more ways than one. Not even
But,
their freaking breakfast Frosty wasn't even good.
Back when we had this barbecue sauce and some fried onions, McDonald's, at the end of every closing shift, I would take one of the eggs, fry it up on the grill, fucking sunny side up, and then fucking make a burger with all those fucking things, barbecue, bacon, and the fried onions, and the egg.
I'm not an onion person, but that's pretty good. You know what I like? Someone who, the reason I got into having burgers with eggs on it was because one day my mom, I think she made me go to church or something, and it was still breakfast time, but Red Robin's was open, and we went there, and I'm like, I kind of wanted breakfast food, but then they had a Royale burger that had an egg on it, and I'm like, I will try that because it's partially breakfast. And I ate it, and it was great, and I loved it, and I've loved it ever since.
My burgers are still the best.
If you put an egg on it. Put eggs on it.
Louie, I still gotta make you burgers.
Yeah, Louie, you gotta when
and
we.
you haven't tried. No, you've tried s'mores. You've tried my s'mores, but you've not tried my burgers yet. We gotta fix that.
Bison burgers are pretty good.
I would like to
I've
try
never
it.
tried a bison burger.
I want to try that.
I made that a couple months back, and honestly, pretty good.
I want to try that. I want to try bison burger.
Dang it, why is this call making me hungry?
We just can't stop talking about food.
Two things I wanted to try: ostrich egg
Oh yeah.
and kangaroo meat.
Why kangaroo?
Kangaroo is really good.
Is it? That's I don't know. I guess it just seems like a weird thing to eat, but I'll try it. Fuck it.
I will add an addendum. It is very divisive. With the family I stayed with, only one person in the household liked it, and they were all surprised when I liked it.
You know, I liked like fried gator tastes pretty good. Like remember we got it at Gatorland?
Yeah.
We got it just tastes like chicken but a little chewier. And I think that's mostly because like, it's made at their stands, but they might not be cooking it the best. Gator meat. Not bad.
CJ says, Brawny, you can't beat my father's burgers. So,
so you're actually gonna have
I'm
to.
not gonna try to compete with. I'm not gonna try to compete with Dad. That's a bad idea. But
Charles
like
though,
to try 'em.
his father is actually
beat his burgers, but I will beat him.
their father is actually also a very good cook. Like I remember when I was growing up with him, he'd made like chicken speedies. He'd make like his own homemade pizza rolls that were really good. That's why I can't eat fucking pizza pockets, because like he like fucking baked the bread that like inside was pepperoni and marinara, and it was really good and cheesy. He made good shit. So you and Charles are gonna have to exchange some notes.
Nice. Leo wants. Yeah, go ahead, Louis.
Speaking of food, Heather, you're gonna eat some wings with me because I'm planning on buying the Hot Ones lineup hot sauces and going through them.
Dude, yeah, I've been wanting to try those.
So yeah, they have a special package for just the lineup they do on the show, and I'm gonna buy that, and then we're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, Bronny, you're gonna have to have a milkshake on hand.
I'll cheer you on from the sidelines. I'm a little bitch when it comes to spicy stuff.
Bronny, do they have a Fat Burgers in Florida?
Not that I've seen.
You gotta look that up for me, because I used to love Fat Burger. Fat Burger, like the only place I got to have it was back when I lived in a place called Victorville, and they had a Fat Burger, and oh my god, I would go there just for their fat fries. It was stupid expensive for burgers, but like, it was the kind of place where you'd customize your burger, pick the size of the patties, get some bitch ass fries, and have good milkshakes. They'd have those Coke machines where you could just mix all your beverages. Fucking great place.
Let's see here. Leo says, have y'all tried Loco Moco?
I don't know what that is. Is that the hair gel that has gorillas on it?
I don't know. It might.
I know, like, there's like this thing called Gorilla Moco or something that's a hair gel, and moco in like Spanish actually means boogers. So like, the thing was that the hair gel was gorilla boogers, which was weird. I only saw it used at my friend Juanita's house. Like her little brother would use it. I think my nephews would use it too. Put little faux.
Closest Fat Burger to Florida is North Carolina.
No, Bronny, why does Florida fail?
We'll just see if they're interested in franchising.
Then I want to own the franchise.
Okay. Bigorna says, your burgers are no match for my homemade salami burger.
I'm interested. Remember the pastrami burger?
Yeah, that was really freaking good. Holy heck.
We gotta go back to Bakersfield.
CJ says, I feel like my dad and Brawny would get along.
Oh yeah, they're both massive nerds. Though his dad really is more into video games, but he's into other nerdy stuff too, so you'll bond over something.
Do DJ says, I just randomly looked on Tumblr and scrolled across a restaurant in California that only serves egg dishes, and it's called Egg Slut.
I haven't been to there. I have been to the Stinkin' Rose. I took Ronnie to the Stinkin' Rose in San Francisco. Great place. We gotta go back to, like, they have one in Beverly Hills. So we can go to Beverly Hills one day and go get some more food.
Bigorna says, I put olives on my burger because I'm a terrorist.
You know, they put mushrooms on burgers, and I've tried that, and it's okay. So, I don't know. Olives might be fine.
Only olives go on pizza, and that's it.
I will
Mushrooms
actually...
are among my favorite burger toppings.
You know what? I accept olives on pizza.
Olives are also good in salads. They're good on subs. I mean, every time I get a sub, I'm like, listen, I need you to ruin this thing with olives and pickles.
I'm just not into
I
olives.
can't eat olives except on pizza.
I don't know, like, Sweetie put it in some of my spaghetti, and I was just like, it's okay, because the sauces and stuff, like, it's kind of just in there.
It's just stringy pizza.
I would like some pizza right now.
I've been craving pizza for months, Heather.
I know, honey. Baby, I don't think I've had some since I had it with you.
Then eat some pizza. What's stopping you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Should I order Little Caesars for a couple bucks? Because I just had Chipotle yesterday, so I shouldn't eat out anymore this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Thinking about it next week.
What about mac and cheese on a burger, says DJ.
I've heard of that. I would love to try it.
I should add that to
As
my,
long as it's not destroyed by the burger, like, don't put too much mac and cheese on it. Like, you can put, like, just like a nice layer on it. Some people just like to fucking grab the whole fucking pot of mac and cheese and shove it right into the fucking burger.
You know, I would like to put it mac and cheese on there with some A1 sauce on it for some reason. And eat it like that.
Alright,
Well,
maybe
yeah,
not
but-
that far.
well, what I was gonna say is I should add the mac and cheese to the dinosaur burger thing that I make.
Yeah, you know, you could just have... Honey, I think we should open up a little burger stand.
I think that would be a money sink.
Probably. We're gonna be like Bob's Burgers. We'll never get ahead.
I'm not sure I like that idea.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers, like, it's a nice show, wholesome, but, like, that poor family's never gonna see any financial stability anytime soon.
I stole a nutrition booklet from my work, so if you guys ever want to know the calorie count of a fucking McChicken, let me know and I'll search it up.
I don't go there to count calories, my friend.
And knowing the calories of any chicken dish doesn't help me any.
I want to open up a boba tea store that also sells burritos and has an arcade and a fish tank.
Wouldn't that just be a gaming cafe?
But it has burritos and boba tea.
We've already got that here. It's called Arcade Monster, Heather.
Do they have boba tea and do they have burritos?
They have burritos.
No
Probably
boba tea.
not boba tea.
I have a classic arcade in my town where they got like pinballs and old arcade machines.
Do they have boba tea and burritos?
Fuck bubble tea.
How it's boba? Don't you fucking insult me.
Fuck bubba tea.
Get your shit out of here. I'm just like, this is part of my
Shit
life.
Is nasty.
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
No, you.
You want
Dude,
ladies,
no,
huh?
you're breathtaking.
Ladies, please, you're both ugly.
How fucking dare you?
Thank you, Louie, for proving my point. Bigorna says I had a chicken heart burger yesterday and it was good. He says it was a hearty meal.
Gross.
DJ says if a Kieran had wings, would it be an alicorn?
By technicality alone.
Let's see here. He also says, why does Heather's restaurant remind me of Cece's Pizza?
I didn't. You know what? Burritos, pizza, and boba tea.
Why not just open up a restaurant that's also a gaming cafe?
I really don't want to open up a restaurant. Those things do not profit.
They do not. They do not. It's all just fucking bullshit that I say.
If I were to open up a drive-in movie theater right now, I'm pretty sure I'd profit.
Well, right now you would. A year or two ago, you'd go bankrupt in a year. Let's see here. Phantom or CJ says boba tea is nasty. I don't like it.
Are you even my
See,
bro,
finally someone's
CJ?
talking.
I swear, Phantom. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Heather sounds like Uncle Iroh right now. Like, oh, I can't believe a member of my own family would say such a horrible thing.
Yes. Frickin' CJ is my Zuko.
Let's see here. Bigorna says, what's the problem with boob tea, Louie? Why don't you like boob tea, Louie?
The balls really suck.
They are good unless you get them shitty. Like I had a not so good one the other day where the balls were mushy, but half the time they should be like chewy and delicious.
I just don't like tea.
Little treats. They're not. Bronny was saying yesterday, it's not even tea. It's just milk.
Yeah, it's just milk.
Still pretty bad.
Which you could say for Starbucks too. It's not even coffee. It's just milk.
Yep, coffee flavored milk.
No, like the coffee.
Coffee-flavored.
The coffee doesn't even come in.
Flavored tea.
It's like nah. If you put
I
enough
wanted
milk, you don't taste
I
the
would like
coffee.
Milk.
Milky milk. We're talking a lot about
Although
foods.
while we were out in California, we went to Starbucks and I got a it was like a peppermint white chocolate. Peppermint.
Peppermint.
White hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's like a peppermint mocha white hot chocolate. It was
I really liked that.
Yeah, that was good. They used to have even better hot chocolates. They would have a snickerdoodle hot chocolate that I loved the shit out of. They didn't
Oh
have
God,
it.
I should have tried that.
No, they didn't have it anymore. That's what it was. It used to be one of their seasonal things for Christmas, but they stopped doing it. And I was just like, ah.
Mm.
Then they got caramel brulee, which is pretty good.
Hi there, you got a Switch, right?
Yeah, I have a Switch. Remember?
I would recommend buying Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game.
Oh yeah, I heard they got that out.
I believe it's released, I think.
It's pretty new.
I may be wrong, but I just I purchased some limited edition run of the game because it's a really good game.
How much is it?
I'm sure it's a regular price game. Actually, it might not be. It might be a little less than $60, but for what I paid, it was a special edition, which comes with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
That cost me, let me see here, $55.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's on my list of things. I have a few games that I want to get on Switch. I want to get No Straight Roads and I still haven't gotten Doom Eternal. And
Don't forget to get Mario 3D All Stars. Because that's the limited run, and after March, they won't be making it anymore.
God damn it. I hate it when they do shit like this to me.
Fucking Nintendo. Needs to fucking get their shit together.
Nintendo, can you just be easier? I hate that their fucking online play went to, like, it used to be free and it's not anymore. And that's the only way you can truly enjoy Splatoon, because I loved playing Splatoon for a while.
Do you not have online?
Yeah, I haven't got the subscription yet.
I have a family
Honestly,
plan. Do you want
$20
to
a
join?
year is not bad.
$20 a year is not bad. I just need to put it on my to-do list to actually fucking do that.
I have a family plan if you want to join.
How does it work?
I just add you to my family, and then you're part of the plan.
That'd be pretty legit. We gotta talk logistics about that after the stream.
You'll just get an email. You just gotta click a link. It's not a virus, I swear. I'm not stealing information.
I don't know. We had a problem with that earlier this week.
Yeah, I got my crap stolen.
I got my debit card information stolen.
Well, that sucks. Sucks even harder.
Luckily, I caught it as it was happening because I got a text. Because someone tried purchasing like a shit ton of OnlyFans.
What the
with my
fuck?
card.
I'm pretty sure that really was just you, though, Louis.
As much as I love women's naked bodies, I would never pay for it.
You gotta earn that.
I saw a YouTuber review OnlyFans as well. Half of them aren't even that.
Yo, can I be on OnlyFans and not show my tits? That's pretty rad.
There was also like a $100 transfer for like some Cash App thing. So I had to call the bank when that happened.
Dude,
Jesus,
that fucking horny bastard.
Take note, kids. This is why you should never, ever be horny.
That's not the problem here.
Don't steal debit cards
I
out of
am
horniness.
incredibly horny and I don't steal.
That's true. Don't make your horny make you do bad things.
You gotta be like Bruce Banner, alright? I'm always horny, but I'm in control.
CJ says, Heather would probably throw me off a cliff if I did this to you, Brawny, and I have come to my senses that I will do it tomorrow. And I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm not.
He also says, Brawny, I'm disappointed that you failed in Among Us. Yeah, I'm not good at that game.
He is.
I'm not good at any games, really.
How are you not good at Among Us? All you gotta do is just lie.
He's pretty
Well,
bad.
there's
I
the
don't know,
problem.
Pretty sus.
There was the time I killed him in
Look,
front of everybody.
My strategy is pin it on someone and then don't speak and then let everyone else argue. Usually works about 75% of the time.
It's not a bad percentage.
75% of the time, it works every time.
Syndicate says, is that a red Nerf gun?
Where? Oh yes, that's my assault rifle.
God, that is such a big freaking gun.
Isn't it great? This is also a thing. Well, we kind of bought it together, just a whole bunch of Halo
Look,
Nerf
Spencer.
guns.
We can hear everything going on in that room.
Yep, sorry about that.
Mute yourself.
My
until
friend
it's
just
over.
walked in
Hear
with like,
anything.
how much is that password?
That's okay. We can just server mute him.
I'll get it done. There you go.
Alright, thank you.
Hey, see?
Ronnie, you have permissions. Why don't you do it?
I was actually reaching for the trigger and you beat me to it.
I have like so many stuff on my screen right now. How did you not beat me to it?
I was distracted by Heather's gigantic gun.
Yeah, the gun is what you were distracted by.
Well, I don't got anything else this big.
Your thighs?
They're all the way down here. You can't see them.
I can see them, Heather.
You can see one of them.
One of them, not even very well.
Would Brawny make a good Pinocchio, in your opinion?
No.
What depends on what you mean by good.
I suppose
What does
it
even
does.
mean?
Yeah.
Good Pinocchio.
Nobody knows. Syndicate wants to know, where did you get that Power Pony shirt?
I actually got this years ago, probably at like a Hot Topic or something. It was back when My Little Pony was at its peak.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry for the intrusion. My friend just came in with a huge score of NES games, one of which is $400.
Hell yeah!
Sounds like a waste of money.
Aw, you're mean. You know I love
That
video
go on you.
games.
Don't you spend tons of money on like other stuff, Bronny?
Swords and lightsabers for one.
And
Well, yeah, Christmas.
Camera stuff.
When I need it for work.
Pizza.
When I'm hungry.
And
you don't need to spend more than $5 on pizza.
I almost never do.
I don't know, I don't like frozen pizza. I mean, it's just not as good as like a pizza made at a place. At least to me.
I think I figured out the problem with that, Heather, is what you've gotta do is you've gotta leave it in the refrigerator for 12 hours. And then it thaws.
You gotta tell me how good that fridge was back in that house.
It was getting, well, it needed to get some repairs. But it's getting those repairs. So we should be all set.
Cool.
Yep. It needed to get the hose connected. And so that the ice maker worked.
Perfect. What am I supposed to do with all my freaking ice trays?
Eat 'em.
We can still have them.
I guess we can like do what other people do and use them to make like ice pops or jelly or Jello. I mean,
Yeah, there we go.
there's other things you could do with them.
You know, I tried to make ginger ale ice cubes.
DJ says, gotta bounce. Have a podcast you do. Catch you later. I'm guessing he meant have a good
See you,
podcast.
DJ.
No, he says have a podcast to do, so he's gonna be
He has
in
a
one.
podcast.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ronnie, come on. I thought you were better at English than me.
Sometimes I am. What are we doing for the rest of the night, guys? What are we doing when we get out of here?
I don't know. I kind of feel like making some popcorn and chilling.
I'm gonna watch WandaVision.
These both sound like good plans.
You guys got quiet.
Yeah, well, we ran out of stuff to talk about. Syndicate says, was that kazoo video hard to make, Heather?
Some aspects of it were. The actual kazoo part I made a while back. It was kind of like, because I had to listen to the song a few times and figure out, like, what to do with the kazoos. Because, you know, there's a whole bunch of different instruments going on, so you gotta be like, okay, I have a kazoo that does this part. Kazoo that does this part. I'm gonna come up with a harmonica here, because there was a part with harmonica in it. So that part, like, it took a little bit. I drew all the vectors myself, so that took a little bit. It was really just a time game, and editing was probably my least favorite part. I don't like keyframing and doing all that busy stuff. Like, once I get into the groove of it, it can be pretty cool, or alright at least, but, like, editing is, like, my least favorite thing to do.
Yeah, you gotta kind of be in a mood for it.
And I rarely am. But I can't argue with results. I like how it came out.
Well, that's good. When's the next one, Heather? You gotta do one for DJ now, don't you?
Yeah, he asked for Gravity Falls, so I gotta start on that one soon. I was thinking about it a lot on Friday about what the visuals are gonna be, and I think I got something pinned down in my brain.
I
So
request Moon Knight Sonata.
you can request it after I'm done with all the Patreon rewards. Because that's how you get it, folks. Kazoo cover is the $2 tier on my Patreon.
Yeah.
I will pay $1.50.
Okay, that's the friends discount. You only get one.
You know what? That's too much money. I'm just gonna break the kazoo.
No, it's made out of metal, so you can't.
I can still bend it.
Don't do that.
Louis, don't do that. I paid $8 for that thing.
Does that
Dang, a
include
whole
shipping?
$8.
Whole $8.
Does that include
Ooh.
shipping? Because I couldn't.
Man, now I really want to break it.
Nah, it was ridiculous because I went to a whole bunch of stores and I couldn't find a kazoo because I had kazoos, but like I think they were packed up in my stuff that's still in California, so I couldn't use that, and so I had to go looking for one online. All the ones online are too expensive for just being little kazoos, so I looked at 99-cent stores and all these other places, and I just couldn't find any kazoos. And Brian was just like, "Fuck it, here's one from Amazon. Use that."
Bigorna says kazoo cover of Lullaby for a Princess. When?
Are you a
Never.
patron, Bigorna? As soon as
That sucks.
as soon as someone from Patreon or whoever commissions, I guess I take commissions now because
Oh, but Borna, why don't you pay $2 for that?
yeah, Bugorna, give me $2. Freaking the first kazoo cover I did was for Brandon, and he's not a patron. He just paid me to do it, so I guess I take kazoo commissions.
Well, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, Heather.
That's true. If someone does I don't know. I feel like I should if it's a Patreon award, but if someone commissions me and goes like, hey, I want you to do a kazoo cover of song that is 5 minutes long and is not something I care for, I'll be like, I have the right to refuse service. Because I have a 2-minute limit on these. I'm pretty sure it was that it.
Damn, I was about to request a 15-minute song.
Don't you fucking do that shit to me.
I'm gonna request a 16-minute song.
No.
Pay you $50. So you have to do it.
That $50 is $50. I guess I have a limit. There's a certain amount of money where I might be like, okay.
Alright? She'll do anything for the right amount of money.
Anyone would. Fucking Brandon's the first cover I did that was for Brandon, that kind of tested my limits because it was a little more than 2 minutes. That's why I set the limit, because I was just like, that's a little much. And that cover came out really good though, I think.
Yep.
Oh, Juanita was also interested in me doing a cover for her because she liked the first one. Well, not the first one, but the first one I showed her was the JoJo one because she likes JoJo, and she goes like, "How much for you to do another JoJo song?" And I'm like, "Oh, bro."
Well, that's what happens when you invoke the JoJo, Heather.
I'm gonna get a whole bunch of JoJo. If I do her request, I'm gonna get more JoJo stands that are like more JoJo covers, and I'm like, I don't even watch the show, man. I watched a couple I want to get back into it because I was in the first arc and it was pretty good. It had vampires and shit, and it gets to crazier places that I'm interested in, but I just can't commit to it. I'm gonna end up being a big JoJo kazoo cover idol, and I go to a con and they're just like, "What's your favorite episode?" And I'm like, I don't actually watch this show.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of people in the chat here who obviously want to be your patrons, saying. So we got Justin Hartley saying Black Page by Frank Zappa, and Bigorna saying 2112 by Rush.
But I guess
$2 is all it takes, people.
freaking $2 for a 2-minute song. Okay, $1 for each minute, I guess.
And someday, Heather, when you get good at it, you gotta raise your prices, you know.
Oh, because I'm not. It's shit now. Thank you.
Well, when I say good, I mean more popular. You got people lining up, and you got a big backlog. You know that if you were to just do nothing but kazoo covers.
I swear.
Is that what you want your legacy to be, Heather? Fucking kazoo covers?
At least I'd have one. I don't think I'm gonna have a legacy as it is.
Well, you have a leg. I see. It's right there
As a thigh.
at the bottom of the screen.
You want me to server mute him?
Maybe just for a little, teach him a lesson.
Speaking of server mute, I forgot about Spencer. Is he?
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Are we gonna play this game again? I don't like this game. It's not a fun game.
That's hilarious.
On top of that, there are covers of songs I want to do with kazoo that I think would fit really well. I gotta fit that in.
Let's see here.
Will you just
Syndicate.
post the thing in chat when it's in the description?
Syndicate says
The
you
one
should do a
description
kazoo.
isn't working.
It isn't? Oh, I should replace that one.
There.
Yeah. It's cutting off the M at the end of it, and it's causing problems.
Oh, that makes sense. That's probably why I don't have a bazillion patrons yet.
So I reposted the link in the chat, though.
Yeah, thank you. I will actually fix that right now, because what the fuck? That must have been a mistake there for, ever, guys. Why didn't you tell me? Because no one wants to be a
Because no
patron.
one clicks on the link.
How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
I I'm almost positive it worked when I did it, so I'm a little surprised.
Maybe something happened. I don't know.
Oh no. Update
Syndicate,
stuff.
Syndicate says you should do a cover version of my A Buck to the Face song. So that song is called Wild Challenger by Jindo.
I'll actually fix it after the stream. Or maybe on the next one, because I don't think I can edit the description right here. I mean, there is an edit button, but I don't know if that'll, like, do anything. Did you guys get quiet all of a sudden?
Nope. We just don't have anything to say at the moment. But, yeah, that's Wild Challenger by Jindo, and what you're hearing is a cover done by XM Leader X. He helped, 2006. He helped me did the instrumentals on when I did an English cover of that song.
Oh, okay, I actually fixed it, so never mind. Patreon link should work now. If not, it probably just hasn't
You have to
updated.
refresh the page.
Yeah, refresh the page. I'll give you guys a minute.
Page refreshing.
By the way, your PayPal link is fucked too.
Oh yeah, I know about that one, but like I don't know. I just didn't care. I should probably the Patreon one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll fix the fucking other one too, because I don't know. Because
PayPal one works fine. You just have to copy and paste it instead of just clicking on it.
oh yeah, I heard about that. Because Juanita was able to use it. That's how we afforded that fucking what's it called?
Desk chair that you're sitting in right now.
Yeah. That
I know I was able to use it. I just forget what I put in the tip jar for.
you don't put it. Don't put anything in the fucking tip jar. You fucking are a patron now.
I know I did it for one reason or another after becoming a patron. I just don't remember what for.
I don't remember either. Oh no, you did it for Pokemon Go.
We need to do some fundraising for me because I lost $700 this week.
Yeah, so guys, instead of giving me money tonight, give some to Bronny. Bronny, link your Patreon.
I know the timing is just coincidental, but I said I lost $700 this week, and Jason Hartley says yay. Like right after I said that. Heather.
Oh, we losing money? Hell yeah, I lost money too.
Heather, your OBS is minimized, and I can't see what's going on.
Sorry.
Chuck
If you guys
says,
do want
"Hey,
to
Bronny."
donate to Heather, we'll look about getting her another monitor so that she can do stuff without minimizing everything.
Heather cannot fit another monitor on her desk. Also, I have
There's a
many.
camera. Why don't you just turn on our camera instead of going live?
It's weird. It doesn't work on Discord when OBS is running.
Actually, I'll deal with PayPal later.
Brandon says, "Or give some money to me. I'd like that very much." Shut up! You didn't.
Brandon, where you been?
Shut up, Brandon! You didn't lose $700 this week. Louis, did you just say hospital bills?
No.
I didn't know. What happened?
Nothing serious.
Yeah. All right.
Now, when you say you lost $700, that's just in lost wages, right?
Yes.
Did you factor in how much gas money you saved?
Yes. Actually.
Alright, I'll pay off my bills once my tax refund comes in.
I hope I get a
Shoot,
decent
maybe
one
I'm
this
fine
year.
with that.
Last year, I had to pay them $90. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm getting paid $5,000.
Wow, why? Can I get $5,000, please?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is just have a child.
Oh, wait, how did you have a kid?
I claim my sisters.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wow, if you hadn't told us about that development, what the fuck? I would have made you some baby clothes.
No.
Oh, come on. I crochet, like, good little hats and socks.
No, just no to children.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can say no to that, but if you do have one, I get to make clothes for it.
If I have one, I'll be sacrificing it.
Ah, shit.
That sounds horrible.
Probably.
Chug Zone says that's a lot of plushies. I'm assuming he's referring to your bed.
This isn't even all of them. There's some
No,
over
it's
there.
not. Heather's got like 100 plushies. I thought it was just 50, but it turns out that there's even more than what we see on the bed.
More than you can possibly
God, they're
imagine.
multiplying.
I got about like 30.
Whee!
Gordon says, "Give the money for me. I'll use it to buy My Little Pony flip-flops."
I wish I had My Little Pony flip-flops, so they only make them for
If
kids.
a My Little Pony flip flop costs $700, you're being ripped off.
Quite possibly.
Bad money choices. You're a disgrace.
Yes. How's that crocheting coming, Heather? It looks like you're coming up on a knot.
Like
Yeah. That's been happening a lot with this yarn, and it's pissing me off.
We're gonna have to cut it and start all over again.
Yeah.
And Sweetie's not here to get the knot out for us.
Yeah, she working.
We're crocheting bacon. What does it look like, Brandon?
Crochet bacon? God, yeah, I can't deal with this fucking knot shit. Fuck that shit.
Which one of these people I want to call a bitch?
I don't know.
What's your nephew's name again? Logan?
Depends on which one you're talking about. Phantom is CJ. Railroad is Logan.
Alright, CJ, you're a bitch.
Don't call my nephew a bitch.
Don't worry, I call my own nephew a bitch all the time.
Yeah, but you're gonna get me in trouble.
Hey, it's the internet. Alright? They know what they signed up for.
CJ did say fuck earlier. I saw that. Though someone hit it, I saw that he said that.
Yeah, it was Spencer.
Yeah, which is like, yeah. Don't want that on record. He'll get in trouble. Alright, now to find another end. Yes.
Ew, American flag? Sorry, I'm all about that, Nepal flag.
Alrighty then.
I wouldn't know anything about it aesthetically. But no,
Nepal
it's,
flag is the best shaped flag.
no, Brandon, this is a
'Cause it's
a
two
scarf.
triangles.
Alright, that was awkward.
What?
You,
How?
with your triangles. And then your silence. Like that's supposed to just make any sense.
Have you never seen the Nepal flag?
No, I haven't, but like I also don't care.
Yeah, he'd probably find it appalling.
Ah!
Emerald, why would you do this?
Alright, so you were very quiet, but did you ask why I would do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the Nepal flag.
That is appalling. And to answer why I would do this, have Bronny tell you about the Manticore episode of Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I mean, what's there to tell? We were watching Scooby-Doo and there was a Manticore in it and we just went on a pun tirade and they were all Manticore puns.
Like, is that the one that they
Everyone
were
else
at
got
an
Manta bored
amusement
pretty
park?
quickly.
Yeah.
That was the one they were at an amusement park and there was that girl named Hot Dog Water.
Yes. That was great.
I just felt really bad for that girl.
Yeah, she died.
Did she die?
She died.
In that episode or like later? Because I don't.
No, later.
I don't remember her dying in that episode. How'd she die?
She made a heroic sacrifice.
God, did they memorialize her as hot dog water?
Probably, but then like the timelines got switched.
Oh, that's fucked. Now I feel super bad, even more so than before.
Wait, was she still known as Hot Dog Water in the new timeline?
I don't know.
God,
What was her actual name? It was like Margaret or something.
Marcy.
Marcy, yeah. That's what happens when you call a girl hot dog water.
Yeah, poor thing.
You're a hot dog.
Okay. What are we going to talk about now, guys?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Same thing we
What do
talked
you want
about
to talk
the
about?
night, Ronnie. We'll try to take over the world.
Hmm. This is bad. There's nothing to talk about.
I'm just lamenting
Oh,
hot
wow.
dog water.
Not every week can be a banger.
I don't know. We usually have a few good conversations every week. I think.
I could talk about politics.
No, Bronny, please. I
Let's
just.
not.
So,
I
talk
can't.
capital. That's the end of
Yep.
my sentence.
That was pretty cool. We need to do it again, but this time bigger.
Cool. Let me know how that goes. I'm gonna chill in my bed.
Cool, you do that. I'll let you know how it goes.
See, you can go do that. I'm gonna go flee to Australia and claim refugee status.
You're not Middle Eastern, they won't take you. Also, I'm pretty sure they don't like Americans over there. Jason Hartley says, tell me about ponies.
Which?
No, I don't like ponies.
I say nay.
Did that freaking cheese pie comic come out yet? That was like the official IDW one, because I would very much be interested in reading it.
It probably did. I'm way behind on the IDW stuff.
Cheese pie.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'll have to just keep my eyes open.
Agorna says we need to talk about MLPG 5. The movie is planned to release this year, and nothing about it was released yet. Well, we didn't get much about the Friendship is Magic movie until like a couple of months before it released, and you know we were getting trailers, and so it wasn't terribly detailed back in 2017 either.
I want to watch the My Little Pony movie again.
Yeah, it was
I
a
have
good
it if
movie.
you want to watch it.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
I have it both illegally and legally.
Pinkie Pie was the side character that outshone the main character in that movie.
Yeah, she actually did some good shit. I really enjoyed the movie style of stuff. Like the art style. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think they could get away with just animating it like the show, and then release that into theaters.
They did that with Equestria Girls.
I think that was like more of a, wasn't that more like a limited theater run though?
I don't know. Brownie, was it?
Yes, it was. They ran it for one day at one theater in all of Florida. And then they wondered why it was so freaking packed in 2013.
I won't mention.
It was standing room only in there, Heather. It was nuts. There was some like family there that brought like their kids, and you could just tell they didn't know what a brony was, and they had no idea what to do. They were so scared, Heather, and I went around. I was like, "Listen, guys, try not to be obnoxious when we go in there," and nobody listened.
Yeah, it probably smelled so bad in there.
I wouldn't know.
No, I'd smell
But
bad.
I sat next to my friend Vincent, and he kept making bad jokes, like inappropriate jokes, and I was like, Vincent, I'm gonna hit you if you don't stop. There's kids around.
Brian, I need about $750
Why do you need $750?
for these pair of headphones.
No pair of headphones is worth $750.
You're not familiar
I
with
can't
audiophile
spend
equipment.
$750 on headphones. Now, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could, but it's just unwise. They're gonna break. They sound just like all other headphones.
Oh, Bronny, no.
Yeah, you really don't know audiophile equipment.
Nah,
Bring
honestly,
me the audiophile equipment. I will listen to it, and I will tell you if it actually sounds any better.
Yo, the audiophile equipment's gonna make it sound like people are like licking you on the ear with their words.
I can't afford
Like-
audiophile equipment. I don't have
like
the
this.
money for it.
Like this, Bronny,
I
like this.
91 grand to get you the setup that you need for the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, then you're doing it wrong.
It's gonna sound like people are sticking their
Honestly,
freaking tongues in
I'm
your
not
ear.
Good stuff, but I really don't actually need these $750 headphones. I just thought it was funny. I don't even think these are really good headphones, anyways. I already have a decent pair. Unfortunately, I did not take good care of the cable, so I had to order a new one.
Oh, that sucks.
No, don't back up. Don't back off now. Someone has to get you the $750 headphones now.
It'll be me. I'm the moneybags of the group.
Are you?
No, I wouldn't want those headphones anyways. The ones I want cost like $250.
I don't think I want a new pair of headphones or speakers. I kind of just like what I got.
You don't happen to want Beats by Dre, do you? Because I might have to. Yeah, good. Okay, I thought for a second I was gonna have to disown you.
Back in high school, I used to get Beats by Dre, but I've learned my lesson since then.
Thank God.
Where's my TV?
Holy shit, are they poorly made?
I like to get status symbol frivolous shit sometimes just because like it's fun and it makes me feel like I have a big dick. And I'm not gonna get that sensation any other way. I like stuff that's big and shiny.
See, the headphones I want are like $250, but they're from a good brand, and you can replace each part of the headphone individually.
That's interesting.
So if any one part broke, I just swap it out.
Now you see that sounds worth it.
Oh, guys,
let's
by
see
the
here.
way, we're in-
It says, man, 2013 was wild between Equestria Girls and Twylacorn. Oh yeah, I headbutted a door off the hinges.
Okay, everyone shut up though, because it's the last 8 minutes of the stream. The last 8 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream. Okay, now you can unshut up. Hey, have you noticed that my
Just
freaking...
listen to the rhythm of a heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We can rock it till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
Okay, shut up. Has anyone noticed that I put like freaking earmuffs on my tall horse in the
I
background?
noticed that earlier, but like I figured it was something you did, so I didn't say anything about
Yeah,
it.
I did it. I totally forgot about it until we started talking about headphones again, and then I just looked back and I'm like, oh, my tall horse has headphones on, but they're earmuffs.
She's listening to music.
Yep.
Must be the sound of silence.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
It just makes her so endearing. I don't want to get rid of Tall Horse.
My whole song with his belching. I don't know. I wish I was better at improving lyrics.
I'm listening to some Kid Cudi.
Day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all
Yeah.
alone, some things will never change.
That's definitely a Kid Cudi song.
Yep.
Not his best song. Definitely not. I'd have to
I don't
say,
think Kid Cudi has any good songs.
Mr. Rager is definitely one of his best. I don't know what you're talking about. And his Man in the Moon albums are really good, so
will not be censored. You can
I'll censor
silence
you.
me. You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
Yes, you can. With enough money, you can silence that.
Alrighty then.
But clearly you don't like Kakari. I'll suggest a different artist that I recently listened to called Low Roar and their album O, which is a really good album.
What kind of music do they do?
I'm not really good with genres, but it's really good.
Alright, well, what would you say their main instrument is?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my god, do you even actually listen to their music?
Yes.
Alright. I guess he just doesn't know anything about music, which is okay.
Oh, by the way, last 5 minutes of the stream, Any last minute comments, questions, concerns, please say them now. Forever hold silence until the next stream. Thank you.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
Not area. They
Mama,
use
life had
guitar
just
and their
begun.
sounds will like guitar.
Alright. So, I just had a thought.
That's
Guitars, guitars are a cool instrument, aren't they?
Pretty cool.
And pianos are a cool instrument, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Where are you going with this?
Why is the keytar such a nerdy looking instrument?
I think you're just being.
Like, I've never seen anybody play a keytar and look cool.
Rarity did, and don't you talk shit.
You're familiar with the phrase "too much of a good thing," right?
Yeah, I think you might have a point there.
No, it's wonderful.
It's like you just start when you like two things really much, you start combining them together. Like the things that make those two things interesting just become irrelevant, and the monstrosity is made.
Bigorna says Electronic Light Orchestra is a brony band that went back in time. There's a song named Twilight and another song called Starlight. Coincidence? I think not. Also, I summoned Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Do you just
How are
need to
doing
sing the
tonight?
first part of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Alright, sounds good. You came in during the last 3 minutes of the stream.
Why are you having to say it twice? I don't like that.
Bigorna says the guy from Ailstorm looks cool on the keytar.
Oh,
Ailstorm. They're like a metal band that does sea shanties.
Sea shanties got popular recently.
Yeah, what is up with that? That's been the meme the last month or so.
You know, I don't know. I feel like someone was asking for that though. Someone in our friend group was like, you know what, sea shanties are cool. Why isn't anyone bringing those back? And then it happened, and I'm like, I wish I remembered who I was talking to. So
I think because they were, that's what you did back in like the 1770s, was you got around, you sang sea shanties, and since we had an attempt at a revolution here just a few days ago, I think the spirit of 1776 is in the air.
Hey, Bronny, are you an R pirate or a yo-ho pirate?
I'm not paying $600 a year for Photoshop pirate.
so I went to go ahead and look at the person that Warren was talking about. They do not look cool at all.
Bigorna says, because being a pirate is cool, you have sea shanties and rum. Yeah, you also have venereal diseases and skin diseases.
Right, this
you
is the
also-
21st
but you-
century, all right? We have toothbrushes.
But you also have great movies for free.
Yeah, but the pirates still have venereal and skin diseases.
Yar, har, fiddly-dee.
Being a pirate is okay with me.
If anything, it's worse because now they have broken African English accents. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
What is that from?
That's from that Tom Hanks movie that was based story. I forgot the name of it. I saw it. It was an alright movie. All right, Heather, we gonna wrap this up?
Yep, just 1 minute left in the stream. So, any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, bring them up now, or I don't know, just keep them to yourself forever. Or you can bring
Let's
them up
sing
the next
some
stream.
sea shanties. Our God is an awesome.
I don't know
Thank
any
you.
sea
I don't know who
shanties.
did that, but thank you.
From heaven above.
Do it again. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, anyways, how about we all say goodnight in alphabetical order? Does that
After I'll kick you from the call too.
Brandon, say goodnight first.
Good night.
Is Bronny unmuted?
Yes.
Say goodnight. Say goodnight and say nothing else.
Good night.
Alright, Emerald, I guess you next? Yeah?
Alright, good night.
Alright, Lou, you next. I guess he said no.
Good night.
Okay. Anyways, so yes, thank you for another great stream, guys. It was pretty fun. We talked about a lot of food. You know, we talked about a lot of things I like talking about, and that was very nice. So, and I want to thank all my friends here for showing up, and let me just take a moment to thank my patrons. We had a new one this week, I think. It was Filmer Brony. So, thank my 3 patrons, Filmer Brony, Emerald Spencer, and DJ Skywalker. They give me money to do what I do, and they make requests for kazoo covers that you guys seem to enjoy watching. So if you would like to become one of them, you can go to the link in my description and click it and become a patron yourself for just $2 per post. You yourself can request a kazoo cover. 2-minute limit, but you know what? You can do a lot in 2 minutes, and I'm flexible. And if you want to go even higher, you can do $10 per post, and you will get to be a part of my Discord server, which is what we're all hanging out in right now. And I actually go in there pretty often. Me and Brandon, when we play games together, we're often playing in there, and he'll stream what we're playing, or he'll just stream what he's playing himself, and I just watch, and it's like watching Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, but I can actually talk to him about it, and it's fun. So we have a lot of good times here. But, you know, if you feel like I'm worth a one-time donation, you can copy and paste that link in the description for my PayPal and just, like, throw a couple bucks. Maybe give me the money that you want to give Bronny, and I will give it straight back to Bronny, because I will do that. That is my boy. Anyhow, thank you all for showing up. This has been a great stream, and we will see you next week in the next stream. Good night, everybody.